New York Jets select Sauce Gardner.
Sauce Gardner is a New York Jet!
Swaggy Sauce Gardner.
I love Sauce. I love his tape. I love his press technique. I love his confidence. He has everything you want to see in the position. And I think Robert Saleh in this scheme is perfect. It's a hand-in-glove fit for him, man.
Garrett Wilson.
It's Garrett Wilson! The New York Jets have just got two big-time playmakers!
I believe that Garrett Wilson is going to be the most impactful rookie receiver in this class. And I think we see Zach Wilson play like he did the last 6 games of the year, times 10, and have a phenomenal second season.
What, you think? Yeah! Yeah! Let's Jermaine Johnson!
Brees Hall, running back, Iowa State.
Brees Hall, oh my God, they got him! They went offense. They went with the best running back in the draft. Jeremy Rucker, oh my God! The Long Island native is a New York Jet! Jet-E-T-S! Let's go! There was no sound that entire time, which is really, really upsetting. I'm sorry about that. So, first of all, I was lagging to start off, and I was like, oh my God, my image is lagging. I got to go to my full screen because they can't see me. I'm lagging. And then you guys can't even hear me say, like, don't you guys worry. I'm getting a new laptop soon, so the technical difficulties won't be happening anymore. And your boy's muted the whole time. Sheesh. What an embarrassment I am today on a Friday evening. Come on, Richie, get your act together, baby. Get your act together. All right, we back. But this time, your boy wants to talk about Derek Carr and wants to talk about why I believe he is the most realistic option for the New York Jets. Because yesterday we went live to talk about Lamar Jackson. Obviously, Lamar Jackson. And that whole situation is very interesting. Whether the Jets are going to be interested in him or not, we will find out. In my stream yesterday, I broke down why I feel like the Jets are in a good position to go all in for Lamar Jackson. But today I want to break down why I believe Derek Carr is the most realistic option. I just uploaded a video on my other YouTube channel called Touchdown Kingdom, the top 5 most realistic landing spots for Derek Carr. If you guys can do me a solid and check that video out, I put it on my community tab. I would greatly, greatly appreciate you guys. Help me out on that channel. Of course, that's my other channel that's not Jets Media. It's NFL. So yeah, we appreciate that. But guys, do me a gigantic solid. Smash that thumbs up button on your way into the show. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. And I want to break down why I feel like Derek Carr is a very realistic option for the New York Jets that could make a lot of sense for them for sure. Now, if you want to weigh the options of Derek Carr versus Lamar Jackson versus Aaron Rodgers versus other guys, the thing that will make you feel more comfortable about Derek Carr is he's not going to cost as much draft capital, and he's also not going to cost as much against the cap. He right now has a $40 million cap hit for the Raiders that most likely is not going to hit after they cut him or trade him. But if the Jets traded for him, then that's their contract. So I just feel like, I did a lot of research on Derek Carr today, and I think that he could be a potential option as I continue to lag out. Once again, this is an abomination of a stream, Richie. Come on. I think I know why I'm lagging, and I'm going to fix it real quick. Let me just see something. Yeah, I'm not sure. All right. Well, we appreciate that, guys. So I want to get your guys' thoughts in the chat. I'm going to make a poll right now. How would you feel about Derek Carr on the Jets? Because I feel like the Jets fans are divided. How would you feel about Derek Carr on the Jets. So everybody in the chat, please do me a solid. Vote. Vote, vote, vote. Some people, Princeton in the chat. Mike White. He still believes Mike White's the guy. Respect that. I respect that. But I don't think that's going to happen, man. Sorry. Mike White's days with the Jets is done as a starter. If anything, he'll be brought back as a backup. And I love Mike White, by the way. Big Mike White guy. Big Mike White guy. So, Derek Carr on the New York Jets kind of gives me some feeling of it would help out the Jets a lot. And I know yesterday I said that, you win with Derek Carr. You can't win because of Derek Carr. And I kind of want to talk about what I said about that and kind of expand on my thought process beyond that. I think you can win because of Derek Carr, but I was just comparing Derek Carr to Lamar Jackson and Aaron Rodgers, where I feel like you can win because of Lamar Jackson and Aaron Rodgers more than you can win because of Derek Carr. And you look at the AFC, you look at the quarterbacks that where you have to get through in order to go to the Super Bowl eventually. Got to get through Patrick Mahomes, got to get through Josh Allen, got to get through Joe Burrow, got to get through now Trevor Lawrence. It's a gauntlet, right? And I just feel like, Aaron Rodgers and Lamar Jackson are better quarterbacks than Derek Carr. So that's why I really wanted to talk about that. But Derek Carr, man, he is a very good quarterback. And I think he's an above average quarterback that you can say top 10, top 12. And he's never had a really good situation in front of him with the coaching staff and a defense to support him. He's had weapons to throw to, but he hasn't really had a defense to help him win football games. And that's what Derek Carr is trying to do here. He is a veteran leader. He is someone that's composed under pressure. Leads the NFL. We all know that stat. Leads the NFL in most come from behind victories since he's entered the league. He's composed in the pocket. He knows how to scan. I don't really need to break down Derek Carr's game from a quarterback perspective. I think you guys know what Derek Carr brings to the table. But I just really wanted to go live here on Friday night or Friday evening to give you guys my little thoughts. Ryan says, little Friday night Richie stream. Love to see it, man. Just keep up the good work. You're awesome. That's just the least I can say. You deserve the world. Ryan, thank you so much, my friend. This really means a lot to me, bro. Seriously, all the love that you guys show me on my channel, it really does help out the channel a lot, Ryan. So I really do appreciate that, man. You guys see your boys getting destroyed on Twitter today? Anyone see that? Anyone on Twitter see I am getting ripped apart on Twitter? Ravens Twitter has attacked your boy, Jets Media, because of a tweet that I made back during Sam Darnold and Lamar Jackson's rookie seasons. And the tweet did not age well. I said, I'd take Sam Darnold over Lamar Jackson any day, and it's not even close. I said that in September of their rookie seasons because if you guys followed my channel, you know that I was a big Sam Darnold guy and I was just defending our guy. And I doubled down in that moment. And now I have the Baltimore Ravens. One tweet went viral of him quote tweeting me with my tweet. It has like over 3,000 likes of people clowning me. And I find it hilarious. Because that's what Twitter's about, bro. Not everyone's going to be right 100% of the time. It was a matter of time until someone dig deep into one of my tweets and I was wrong and I look like an idiot. And all I can do is laugh at it. Then I got some Jets fans who are like, yeah, man, this is what you do. You blindly believe in all your Jets players. Bro, if you just based my beliefs on the Jets off of Twitter, then you can't do that, man. You got to watch my YouTube channel because you all know my stance on Zach Wilson was nothing close than it was with Sam Darnold. Because some people are like, yeah, well, you did the same thing with Zach Wilson. You're blindly believing in Zach. Absolutely not. I was not blindly believing Zach. I was supporting Zach and hopeful that he can become something. But I told you guys multiple times, I'm never buying a Zach Wilson jersey until he becomes a franchise quarterback. I'm not crowning Zach Wilson too prematurely as the franchise guy until he proves it. But I'm going to support him. And when he's playing like crap, which we did, I'm just going to be that type of fan that tries to cheer him up in the fan base. I didn't want to be super, super negative. Where could I have been negative in this situation based on his play? Of course I could have. But that's just me. I'm just I don't know. It's hard for me to be negative and toxic. And when there's negative and toxic things happening, I don't like to feed that toxic energy. I kind of like to give it in a different light. And if that's not your vibe, then I guess my apologies. But that's just who I am, man. That's just who I am. But yeah, I just want to give you guys my thoughts about the whole Twitter situation that's going on. It's pretty hilarious. So shout out to that man that brought out the receipts. But let's talk about Derek Carr, guys. Derek freaking Carr. So let's look at the chat real quick and see where you guys stand on it. 74% says yes. 70%. So it's 70-30 in favor of Derek Carr. I find that very interesting. I think that Jets fans realistically feel like, Lamar Jackson would be great, but it's unrealistic. Aaron Rodgers would be great, but it's unrealistic. Derek Carr makes a lot of sense for a multitude of reasons, and here's why. Derek Carr is 32 years old, and some people might think like, oh, that's old. I don't know. That's not that old if you think about it, man. I know that in comparison to the young, great quarterbacks in the AFC with Mahomes and Josh Allen, and by the way, Mahomes is the oldest quarterback in the AFC playoffs, which was pretty wild at 27. But at 32 years old, at a quarterback, that's your prime years of like veteran. I figured out the game. I know exactly how to manipulate defenses. My athleticism may not be there, but we've seen quarterbacks at that age win freaking Super Bowls, bro. Don't make it seem like his 32 years old is like he's washed up and past his prime. I think it's telling you that Derek Carr is someone that I'd love to get. I'd love to freaking get, man. I absolutely would be all in on Derek Carr because he is a leader. People want to play for him. He riles his guys up. And I also think Elijah Moore would benefit the most from Derek Carr. And obviously we don't even know who the hell our offensive coordinator is yet. My man says 32 means he still has at least 5 to 7 years left if he takes care of his health. Exactly. That's my point. You hit it right on the nail, man. How many times have we seen quarterbacks at that age be in the prime of their career? Aaron Rodgers is at 38 right now. I think we can all say the last 5 years has been like a good part of Aaron Rodgers' prime. Like that mid-30s is really where you hit your peak as a quarterback. Your athleticism might not be there when you're in your young 20s, of course, but that's where you really figure out the game mentally. And I also think a new fresh start for Derek Carr and a new organization, new life around him could really benefit him. Really could. Michael with 10 euros Michael from Germany. This is awesome. Michael, greets from Germany, Richie. Would love Rodgers and Zach. We'll learn from him and make it our franchise quarterback. But the most realistic I see is Carr for 3 years and draft his replacement in 2 years. I like this. Michael, thank you so much for the donation, my friend. It really does help out the channel a ton. And I think that, first of all, it's awesome that we have Jets fans tuning in from freaking Germany. I actually was on a German Jets podcast just like, when was that, 2 years ago? I forgot what they're called, Gangrene in Germany or something along those lines. It was an awesome experience to be on a German podcast that represents the Jets. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about, Michael. But thank you for the donation, my friend. And I agree. I think I would love Aaron Rodgers. Love Aaron Rodgers on the Jets. And Zach could learn from him. And it could make it our franchise quarterback. But you say the most realistic is Derek Carr and then draft his replacement. Yeah, both of those options would be ideal. So I appreciate that, man. V-Man says Carr is a jack of all trades of the quarterback available. Yeah, I think Derek Carr is definitely the guy that Jets fans are probably the most are expecting. Now, this is where the worst case scenario comes in, right? Derek Carr goes to the Panthers. I don't know, some random team. We miss out on Derek Carr. Lamar Jackson re-signs with the Ravens. Aaron Rodgers re-signs with the Packers. Now what do the Jets do? I kind of don't want to get into that hypothetical, to be honest with you. But that scares me because those are the three. We need one of them, man. We need one of them. So, V-Man, I appreciate the donation, my friend. If we get Carr, Zach is gone for sure after his contract ends. If we get AR, he could learn and stay. I'm good with either move. Sorry, I'm just getting a call right now. Oh, man. Let's freaking go, guys. All right. I want to link something in the chat real quick. If you guys can, because you guys support me. You guys are nice to me, right? So let's see what is going to happen with this Derek Carr situation, man. Also, there's a lot of crazy reports that I haven't really talked about yet when it comes to Zach Wilson and the Athletic reports and stuff. That's really interesting. Haven't really got a chance to talk about that. But since we're on the topic of Derek Carr, I just uploaded a video on my other YouTube channel, Touchdown Kingdom. And if you guys want to check it out, I'm going to link it for you guys because we talk about Derek Carr in this video. And it's a video all about Derek Carr because we need to weigh our options. City Burt, Green Bay has had 2 quarterbacks in 30 years, and we may get both. Hey, I'm down. I'm kind of down for both. It didn't work out with Brett Favre. We get all that. But, hey, it may work out the second time with Aaron Rodgers. We're in a different situation than we were. You feel me? All right, so I just put something in the chat. It's a link to a video I uploaded on my other YouTube channel, Touchdown Kingdom. And this video is called the top 5 landing spots for Derek Carr. And it's my other channel that I'm really trying to put a lot of effort into. I'm hiring some people to work on it with me and help me out. And I'm curious what your thoughts are of this video. So if you guys can check it out, hit that like button on that video and comment your thoughts about where you think Derek Carr is going to go. I'd greatly, greatly appreciate that, folks. Team records aren't a quarterback stat, and so is Matt Stafford is the worst quarterback of all time. And that's the thing, man. The Rams, they got freaking Matthew Stafford, and they won a Super Bowl immediately. We got Ali in the chat. What's good, my man? So, yeah, I just wanted to go live just for a little bit, man, just to give you guys my overall thoughts about Derek Carr potentially coming to the New York Jets. I think it is a very strong possibility. And Jets fans, we got to get behind it, man. We got to understand that this team is looking for a quarterback, and it very well could be Derek Carr. You feel me on that? It's the most realistic thing, and I think it's going to happen. If I was predicting, if I had to put money on who is it going to be, it's going to be Derek Carr for me. Now, I could be wrong, of course, but he just feels like it's the most realistic option. We also heard a report that Frank Reich might be looking for an OC job. If that's the case, you got to bring that man in the building for the Jets. You got to bring the man in the building 110 freaking %. Okay? So 78% of you guys are saying yes, and I really do appreciate you guys voting. Jose says, as a Bills fan, I hope you don't get Carr. If you get a good QB, you guys will be tough. Yes, sir. That's what I'm trying to say here. Give me Derek Carr, give me Lamar, give me Aaron Rodgers, and let's go win some games next year, man. I mean, how can you go wrong with Derek Carr, right? What's the risk involved? What's the risk involved in getting Derek Carr? You don't have to pay that much. All right, man. So I just want to go live for about 20 minutes to give you guys my overall thoughts about Derek Carr potentially coming to the New York Jets. I appreciate all the support, guys, on the channel. Hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Let's enjoy the divisional round. Thanks for tuning in to another just quick, spontaneous Jets media live stream. I appreciate you guys big time. Hit that thumbs up button if you're not already, and click that link at the top of the chat. Watch that Derek Carr video and hit the like button on that video as well and comment your thoughts. That would help me out a lot on that YouTube channel. So I appreciate you guys. Much love. Let's go enjoy the divisional round in the playoffs. Have a great weekend, folks. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.